Oh, WWE going to Japan next week. That means next week's SmackDown is going to be taped. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And yeah, guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling. And that was the wee Japanese edition there, the Japanese intro. But yeah, WWE going to Japan next week for a live event tour. And that means that SmackDown will be taped, and it already has been taped. So if you want to see spoilers for next week's SmackDown, July 26th, 2024 edition, then stay tuned. We'll look at the results and we'll probably talk shit about them, because I'm going to assume there's some crazy results in here, because why are we always seeing jobbers pick up wins over people that are actually good? Why is Michin beating Tiffany Stratton? Honestly, like, why is that happening? On what planet should that be happening? I don't know. No planet, but on planet WWE, planet Triple H, as long as you're one of his favourites, as long as you've licked his big nose in the past, then, you know, he'll put you over. Despite if you've been released multiple times, despite if you're just not good enough and never going to make it, if you're a Triple H guy, you know, he'll give you the spotlight. So we'll see who he's giving the spotlight to next week. Shout out to all our Japanese fans. I don't think there is any, but yeah, that intro, guys, was for you. So let's get into it. Let's go. Let's do this. With WWE heading to Japan for a live event tour next week, the July 26, 2024 edition of SmackDown was taped after the July 19th SmackDown in Omaha, Nebraska. So let's look at these results. And like I said, if you don't want to see them, you can turn away now. LA Knight defeated Santos Escobar. After the match, Logan Paul attacked him. It just feels like LA Knight's been feuding with Santos Escobar for a while now. Santos Escobar, I guess, has been shocked into this feud because Logan Paul isn't there every week. Kind of lame, if you ask me. I think it's boring. I don't really care. Sooner LA Knight gets the belt off Logan Paul and wins it, the better. And I'm not saying that as a Logan Paul hater. I just don't think it works with these part-time champions. I don't mind Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul's good, but what I don't think is good is someone who rarely shows up, and he rarely shows up. And when you've got a feud between Logan Paul and LA Knight, and it's going on for like 3-4 months, but one of the guys in the feud is rarely there, then it affects the show. And it just means that when Logan Paul's not there, LA Knight has to, you know, pretend that he cares about Santos Escobar when he probably doesn't. So, well, we know he doesn't. Anyway, that's that. Terence Crawford had a promo segment with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, which ended with Austin Theory getting laid out. I mean, back in the day, you had Tyson and Austin. Now you have Crawford and Austin Theory. Enough said. If you can't see the decline there, if you can't see how we went backwards, then open your fucking eyes or go to Specsavers or something. Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton defeated Bayley and Michin. Tiffany's case was taped up for the time being. So I didn't see SmackDown last night, I think it was. Yes, last night. But why is the case getting taped up? I'm not too sure. I did hear, though, that Michin defeated Tiffany Stratton. As Carlito would say, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. I'm going to spit in Triple H's face, because that's not cool. Why is Michin? First of all, why is she on every fucking show? Alright, NXT and SmackDown, why is she on both of those shows every single week? We see Michin for like 15 minutes on both shows. Probably, I would argue Michin, since WrestleMania, is probably the wrestler with the most screen time. I'd actually like to see that. Can someone find out that statistic? Is there a way to, like, access that without counting it yourself? Because that would just be, that'd be lame and sad, and I don't have the time for it. But I wonder if there is like some sort of like chart or some sort of system where you can find out in WWE, I mean, someone's probably made it, who's had the most screen time since a certain period. And I would say, if you count premium live events, because keep in mind, NXT are quite a lot, so you're counting promos and match times and backstage segments, interviews, all that stuff. You think of all the stuff that Michin does on her own on NXT, you think of the stuff that she does with the Good Brothers on NXT, and then you think of the SmackDown division where she just seems to be shoehorned into it. I reckon Michin's got the most time, and I don't know fucking why. And I don't want this to sound like I'm hating on Michin, but I just don't see anything in her. But she gets treated like she's a star. She gets treated like she's worthy of all this TV time. Like, I don't look at Michin and see something special. I just see someone who's like any other person on the roster, you know. So I mean, I just don't understand it. In fact, I take that back. I think there's better people than Michin. Even if you look at people that haven't really made it in wrestling, I mean, I would argue that a Dakota Kai, I'd say she's probably better than Michin. At least she can cut a promo. She's a little bit better. Selena Vega, never been a champion, but I'd say she's way better. Really good on the mic. She's got that small size. There's no reason Selena Vega couldn't be the Rey Mysterio of the women's division, but nah, it seems to be Michin. Michin's the one getting pushed. I don't know. Maybe Triple H wants bummed by Keith Lee, and he thinks if he pushes his wife, then Keith Lee will push up on Triple H. I'm the game. Show me the game. Keith Lee, I want to play the game with you. You know, so I don't know what he's doing and why he's doing it, but anyway, let's move on. Up next, we have the Top Contender Gauntlet match. I'm not reading through all this shit, but there was a bunch of jobber teams, and the Bloodline won. So SmackDown apparently ended with the Bloodline in the ring, raising up their single fingers after beating the Street Profits. Is that really the momentum that the Bloodline fucking need? Is that really the momentum that Solo Sikoa needs going into a title match against Cody Rhodes? We're supposed to believe that he's going to beat Cody Rhodes because it took 4 guys to beat the Street Profits. Yes, the Bloodline had to team up. 4 guys to defeat fucking Montez Ford and that bum that's dragging him down, Angelo Dawkins. You need 4 guys to beat those 2 serial jobbers, serial losers, and somehow that sets up a SummerSlam match for the world title, the WWE title? Are you shitting me? Garbage. If you ask me, guys, absolute garbage. So that is how SmackDown went down. I mean, look at the people in this match. Corbin and Cruz, Good Brothers, Pretty Deadly, Legado del Fantasma. What are we doing? Why are these people in it? And what even is a Top Contender Gauntlet match? A Top Contender Gauntlet? What the fuck is it? Can't we just have like a number 1 contender match for the tag team titles or something? Top Contender. Is this just to give the Bloodline a win and claim they're top contenders? But you don't want to waste them in the tag team title division, so you're not going to give them a tag team title match, but you'll have them win a lame Top Contender Gauntlet match and then pretend that they're great. Honestly, guys, I don't know what we're doing here, but this SmackDown looks like shit. At least Michin didn't beat Tiffany Stratton 2 weeks in a row. I mean, that would have absolutely sucked. But yeah, guys, that is it. So WWE is going to Japan. WWE going to Japan. SmackDown going down the toilet. So my opinion, SmackDown is going down the toilet. And it has been. Ever since Mania, SmackDown has sucked. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. And yeah, good old Japan next week. We'll see what WWE has got in store for us over there. Over in the land of the East. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.